Is that my phone?
Ain't mine.
Hold on, everyone. Let's see what it is. Telling me to get off the stage and go home.
It's alright. It wasn't streaming. Now it is.
Whew. Oh, it's my cousin. What did I tell you? Hi, how are you, cuz?
Good. I just want to make sure you're at that fire. Is it near you?
Yes, it's very near us, and you're on stage right now. We're live at the LA School of Comedy. And I said, my family's going to call to see if I'm going to burn up yet. I'm kidding, Fanny. I love you. You look just like my mother in this picture. You haven't met this cousin yet. This is another cousin.
Oh.
That's Fanny.
Oh, nice.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
Everyone's looking at you. Joint in Los Angeles. You could try Hollywood. You could try it, but you're not going to like it. Not when everything is right here. Think about it. A place where you can get... Was that somebody knocking at the door? See if that's a Jehovah's Witness. I'm so kidding. Have you ever had the Jehovah's Witnesses come to your house when you think it was the coat dealer? I was kidding, God.
Nobody there.
Nobody there, but we all heard it. We all heard it. We did hear it. We did hear it, and that's great. And you know what? There's so many people that are watching right now saying, I wish I was there tonight. But I did want to go back to the acting class. I wanted to go up and say, you know something? Everyone who coaches or teaches has a method. And I don't know what my method would be called. I just know that it works. And if it didn't work, people wouldn't be up here. And if people tell you you're funny, you probably are, but you won't know until you try it. Until you get from the page to the stage, unless you're my birds, then you got to take it from the cage to the stage. That's right. I'm going to start bringing my birds in my life more because you like them. They are adorable, aren't they?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
They're beautiful, cute, very cute. You can't deny it.
They're smart, those birds.
Dude,
Supposed
took off with a diamond earring.
to. That is smart.
It's a smart bird. It wasn't even a lab diamond. Not that I could tell the difference, but I know because when it replaces my husband when I lost it. If you do wonder where most of the money goes, it's usually women replacing a missing earring, so you guys don't know that we've done that. But again, I heard that too, but we're going to ignore it, all right, because the place is haunted by Otto Felix and by the King of Malibu. What's his name? Mel Gibson.
Oh, yeah.
Mel Gibson.
Owns this building?
I mean, he's the King of Malibu. We have him hanging up here in a picture, which is wonderful. But then there's some that like it tall and some like it short. So let's give it up for the comedy of Lee Schwartz. Here we go. Yes. Have fun.
Thank you. Appreciate it. I'll be short because I always am. You know? Can't get out of that one. You know, it's short is short. But a little bit about me, besides being short, I was born in Harlem, New York, and people say, you know, rough area, you know, and I say, you know, well, you know, delivery room was pretty safe, you know, that's what, you know, and then the nurse was I didn't know about her, but it seemed like a safe place, you know, so, and you know, we just then moved out to the suburbs, and I was safer. But it's just funny that people say that. It's one of the things people say. It was a rough area. It's a rough area. Well, delivery room, not that rough. So, and my girlfriend now, she's a hoarder, so we're trying to move, and which is always ridiculously difficult. And but the good thing about it, you know, hoarder just pretty much, they keep a lot of things they don't need. So I'm lucky because she holds on to me, I guess. I know. But she forced me this past weekend to go to Disneyland, which is not the happiest place on earth. It is not at all. To me, it's really hell on earth, honestly, most of the time. And I know, shocking as it is. But we went, and we ended up losing a kid. But good news is it wasn't our kid. So, but it's something we do every single time. You know, I go with her sister and her family. We're stuck with their kids. Then we go on and entertain them while they are kid-free for the day, which I don't think is fair. Because I never wanted to have kids, so now I got ones for 5 hours and sitting in lines and hearing them complain. So, but this time, as I said, one, his name's Kai. We have two, and I forget the other one's name, but 1 minute he was there, next minute he wasn't. He disappeared. He was gone. And then we had to meet her family, and, you know, at like 2 o'clock, and we were panicking. This was my greatest fear, is losing one of their kids. So, but we were there, and I was trying everywhere to find him, and we gave up. We had to be there too. We saw, you know, them, and I said, you know, we lost one. We lost one. I'm sorry, you know, and you should have seen the white go on their faces. And I thought to myself, wow, now you know how it felt when we lost them, you know. But there, and it's not fair, you know, because I never wanted kids. I don't want to experience this, you know. Now you know how it feels, you know. And they're like complete panic, and they're looking over there, don't know what to do. And I just, you know, I said, I don't know if I can help you here. And of course the kid's fine, because he's an 8-year-old kid. They load him up with money. They find him at like an ice cream vendor. He's happy as a clown. And, you know, all that for nothing. He enjoyed probably the whole thing of everyone making a big to-do about him. So I pretty much, you know, you know, those things I can't get over sometimes, that I can't, you know, deal with kids myself, you know. So no one's going to put kids on me, which isn't fair. I never deserved that. Yeah. So it's not right. It's just not right. You know, if I said kids, if I had kids, I want kids. So my brother, he now has a kid, and he's 1.5 years old, and he hasn't spoke. My mom's freaking out. He can't talk yet. It's like she can't, so she's going every day to try to get him to talk, you know, trying all these different ways, you know, and the kid's just you know, he's getting mad. Like I always got mad when she's pushing me to do things, you know, hurry up, do this. And so the kid eventually is going to say, basically, he's going to, just to get her off his back, he's going to say, like, screw you, I got to go. And he runs off to his crib, storms out, and suddenly he's a teenager, you know. And that's my mom, hurrying it up, you know, go ahead, get going. That's, you know, there's a taste of my mom for the future. That's the preview this kid's going to get, you know. And mom always one-ups everything. I remember I was just, all I did was take one job, like kind of handing flyers out to the mayor, with the mayor representative. That's all I did. And she's like, so you're going into politics?
Oh my gosh.
And then suddenly I have to have my whole campaign ready, and I'm, you know, and she's like, you know, it's always like to the tilt. It's like nothing's like in between. You go all the way or don't go at all, and that's it. So needless to say, I never did my political career, never got going, really. So as far as I got, as far as politics, was pretty much, you know, occasionally trying to lie and get out of class and, you know, deceive my teacher, you know, avoid doing things, you know, responsibilities, you know. That's, you know, not far from politics, I think. You know, making other people do your work, you know, getting off the hook, making people feel like, you know. But so that's as close as I got to politics. So I decided to go into other careers, you know. And now I've had a job recently. I've had it for 8 years. And they did an anniversary. You get an anniversary that you get a mug for being loyal and reliable. And it says that on the cup, loyal, reliable, and something else like, consistent. I don't know, something else. So I was looking at the cup and I was thinking, I really don't deserve the cup at all. I didn't do any of these things. The cup really should say avoiding responsibility, putting it off on other workers, and making up ridiculous excuses by not coming in. And I said to myself, I don't deserve it, so I threw it out. But now it's time. I could hang on. There's a clock that'll be in, I think 4 years maybe, get a clock, which makes sense because then I'll be watching the clock to get out, But I don't know if I'm going to hang around. I think maybe get a different job because it's getting just too easy to manipulate my coworkers and, put things over on them. And, I need something, they don't, a job where they don't catch on, as easily. Give me some time, so I don't know. But it all adds up pretty much the same thing, feeling inadequate, I guess. And for the first time, it's been about 3 years, since, believe it or not, since I've rolled in the hay with my girlfriend. And that's big news. Okay. So, so she's telling me to do things. I'm out of practice. And I was stumped at some of these things. There were questions. I don't remember questions. I didn't study. So she's like, be mean to me. And I had to think, you're on the fly. You have to think, no stalling. I said, you can't use my credit cards for a month. I won't do anything for you for the week. I won't do any chores and not going to even take out the garbage. How's that feel? And she said, okay, you can get out of here now. And I said, well, she's like, you can leave now. I said, well, I live here. And for a minute, I thought for a second I was going to leave. But anyway, I'm glad you heard me out because nobody really does. Thank you.
Oh,
all right.
We do.
But, thank you. At least someone does. I do appreciate it. I feel it in my heart, and I do, because I need all the good feelings I can get. Thank you, because I'm always fighting those bad feelings from my girlfriend. So I can counter those out. So you can see me. It's Lee.Shorts.585, backwards and forwards, 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you actually find that, you deserve me. So have a good night.
Wow, listen to you. Now you're going to do me a favor, could you?
Yes.
I'm doing this. Now you told them where to find you. Now you're going to introduce the director of the...
Oh.
Yes.
So glad you made it in just in time. Excellent timing. Fantastic. The good news is you're here. The bad news is I can't remember your name. I'm sorry.
That's what my ex-girlfriend told me.
Really? Yeah. Well, I feel, I'm better than your girlfriend. Trust me, I'm better. I'm better than your girlfriend. And you, sorry. And my bad, my complete bad. My faux pas. I deserve to be locked away now, and never come out of my room. And hopefully I could redeem myself. So here's Aaron McIntyre coming right up. And that makes me feel better that he's here.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
And I can't.
Yes.
All right, I'm just going to hand you the microphone.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. That's just like it just delivered. I love that. I love delivery. Hey. How you doing? Boy, big crowd here tonight. You. Get in. Yeah, just have a drink on me. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Aaron. It's not Aaron. It's Aaron. It's Aeron, so it's like aeronautics. So remember that, because Aaron, E-R-I-N, is the gay way. to spell it, or the female way to spell it, and Aaron. So please don't call me Aaron because it's old. But Aaron should be Aaron. Am I right? Like aardvark.
Yeah.
I mean, look it up.
Yeah.
No, seriously, look it up just to make sure. No, not now. Just look it up during the next comics thing. Okay. Well, you won't be able to because you're the next comic because there's nobody else here. Okay, so let's see. I am a bipolar gentleman. Thank you. Thank you very much, all of you out there. Got a few things. I've got bipolar disorder, which does not mean I live on both poles of the planet. Okay, it's not like bicoastal, but bipolar is much worse commute than bicoastal. I also have ADD, which apparently everybody has, because every time I say I've got ADD, everyone says, "Oh, me too." So I guess it would be anti-ADD now, right? We just make it anti-ADD for everybody who doesn't have ADD, because that's more of a disorder. Which, by the way, I don't call them sexual disorders. I call them sexual discomforts, because it's very uncomfortable. I also have, God, what was that other thing? Hot dog! Oh, Tourette's. I forgot about the Tourette's. If there's any people with Tourette's out there, God bless you. I think we all have Tourette's, you know. Like every once in a while, somebody will come up and you'll go, "Wow, Jesus, you scared me." That's Tourette's. That's all it is they're just, shut up. No, I'm about to do it. Jesus. Multiple personality disorder is another thing that I have. Any of you multiple personalities? No? Maybe. No? Yeah, you never know, right? Because it's a blackout. I just blacked out for a second there. Anything happen? Because I don't remember. Which is another thing, my memory, it's really bad, you know. Have you ever had a conversation with someone in your head while they're talking to you?
Yes.
Yes. Then you have ADD. You didn't know that before, did you? Did you know that?
No, actually I didn't.
Okay. Ritalin. That's all it takes. It's very easy, very, very simple. I'm also, get ready for applause, also in recovery. Yeah, thank you. He's checking out his set. I'm actually going to a meeting, AA meeting, which, God, you're not supposed to say that, are you? Because it's anonymous. But I'm going to a meeting. I'm going to pick up my chip. You know, they give you a chip every time you have a birthday. So I've been sober for about 22 hours. So I'm going to get my 24-hour chip tonight, yep. Got about 8,652 of them. As soon as I hit 10,000, I'm going to stop drinking. That'll work. Let's see here. Oh, I already did the memory joke, so I can't do that. Are we getting fatter and uglier? I mean, or is that like a rhetorical? That is a rhetorical question. We're getting fatter and uglier. Because I remember when I was younger, I used to drive, you know, when I would walk around or drive around, it would just be like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It was just beautiful people everywhere, right? Not anymore. I mean, it's literally, I drive around going, where the hell are all the good looking people? You know, sometimes I see somebody, you know, who's beautiful, and I look at them and I just think how much I would want to be them, you know, or be in them. One of the two. I can just never find out. I mean, I have actually been known to, like, if I'm driving and I see an attractive person, I drive around the block to see her again. And it's not like stalking, okay? I don't follow her to her house and then wait outside or anything like that. I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. Nice guy. I have actually multiple personality disorder because I have actually changed my name 3 times in my life. This is the 3rd. And I have to say the AERON, totally a marketing thing, okay? Because there are no Aarons. There are no AERONs. There's lots of Aarons. The only problem I have is when I go to, like, Starbucks. Because I always have to spell it out for them. So I'm thinking about coming up with another name like Deegan, right? D-E-G-A-N. That sounds really cool, right? It's actually the middle name that I gave myself when I graduated from high school because they asked me to put my name on the what do they call that thing? Diploma, thank you. They asked me and I said, just put a D because I hated my middle name. And they said, well, no, you have to have your full name. And so I just on the spot went, Deegan. And so that's what's on my diploma is a completely different name. And that was the first time I changed it. That was my professional name for a long time. And then I got divorced. And so I decided it's time for a change, like a real change. You know, Lee, I was listening to your thing. You know, I have to say, when you said that your girlfriend was a hoarder, I thought I didn't hear the D, and so I was thinking, God, he's getting pretty bold over there. Yeah, because I know your wife or girlfriend. Sorry, girlfriend. Yeah, girlfriend. Sorry. If you're watching, no, she never watches, right?
Oh my God.
Oh my God, would that be bad, huh? And also, Sunda, you're talking about your birds. You're talking about comedy. You got to take it from the page to the stage. But if you're a bird, you got to take it from the cage to the stage. No, you got to take it in the cage to the newspaper page, right? Because you line the bottom with newspaper, don't you?
That's a long time ago. No, they have their own paper now.
Oh, they have their own bird paper.
They have bird paper.
What makes that special, Sunda?
They can grasp the gravel.
Oh, so
Pre-graveled.
it's pre-graveled.
Right.
Boy, they think of everything, don't they? It's freaking amazing. I keep getting undue typing. I don't know what that means. Oh, undue typing. Yeah, so yeah, that's right. I keep forgetting. I'm also a big Pusey. I don't know if you have heard that before. Pusey. It's actually another word that I'm not going to say, okay, because I'm trying to keep it clean. I'm trying to do this the clean way. But you can kind of use your imagination. It means pusillanimous. That's pusillanimous, so it should be pusey, not the other word that people call you when you're yellow-bellied or chicken-hearted, which is what I am. You know, I'm proud of it. I'm really proud of it because I don't like to get hurt, and I don't understand people who do like to get hurt. You like to get hurt, don't you? I know. I can see right through you. But yeah, it is pusillanimous. It's not, the other thing, and but it is kind of like the other thing, because I mean the other word, I like that, right? I mean, I like, I like playing with them. You take out your little laser pointer and they jump up on furniture. They'll do anything if you got that laser pointer, So that's the way I roll. So I have only been in 3 fights in my life, okay? 3 fights that lasted a total of about maybe 2.5 seconds, all combined. So the first one was when I was 8, and there was this girl who was just bugging me, really bugged me, and then she punched me. She punched me in the mouth. So I punched her back, The gum flew out of her mouth. She was like, you knocked my tooth out. And that was the end of that fight. And so I did land a punch. So I feel pretty good about that. But it hurt my hand, and that's when I first learned I don't want to get in fights. But I did find out a couple of weeks later that she was just flirting because she showed me her Pusey. Damn, I'm funny. Yeah, the second fight was that was not good either. I just moved to a cowboy town. There's lots of cowboys out there. I think I'm running out of time, ain't I? I'm running down the time. So I won't tell you about that fight until the next show. So come on up. Andrew, you ready? Welcome the very funny Brit who's also American. And I told you my memory is fucking shitty. So I remembered your name 6 times before, but tonight, right now, I'm put on the spot.
Andrew's fine. Let's go with
We'll go with Andrew. Ladies and gentlemen, the fabulous Andrew.
Yeah, I can be whatever you want me to be. Look, it's I'm actually a little bit late today. You know what? There's a little bit of sadness in the air with the fires. You know, I live in Playa, and you see the smoke, but until you actually meet somebody who's lost their house, it's a it's a different circumstance. So I went into Costco today, and the woman in front of me had just lost everything at Palisades. So I'm here tonight anyway. I decided to come anyway at all costs. My name is not Andrew Wheeler, it's Chris Wheeler. Is that all right with you guys? Lee, it's nice to meet you. Thanks for remembering me. I'm going to do a little bit of bits. I've got a show coming up on Saturday at the Ice House. Thank you very much. I'm excited about the show, but I will tell you something. For all comics, this is just, I'm a beginner or middle level, whatever you want to call me. I went to an open mic last night, okay? Someone called me, they said, can you come to this open mic in Culver City? Okay, so I said, fine. I came over there, and it was a little bar, tavern. I was like, okay, and maybe 9 comics. And a couple comics went up, and I networked with the comics. But when I came off the stage, there was an agent in there. And the guy said, hey, I'm interested. Can I take your information? And I said, yeah, I'd like to get on a show in Manhattan Beach called Pancho's. I've been dying to get on this show. He said, I'm friends with the owner. So you just never know when you go out and you do a show whether there'll be a connection of some sort, right? Sunda, can I get some support from Sunda? Look, you never know, right? So hopefully I'll be doing Pancho's, but it's good to be here tonight. I wanted to kind of support, even though I felt a little sad. I'll do a little bit of new material. As you probably know, when I got in public, I looked like 3... famous or infamous people, and you guys can help me with this tonight. I will give you the 3 people. If I look like the person, make some noise. You guys got Lee? Are you with me on this tonight? He doesn't remember me, but he'll maybe. I can do some old stuff because I get away. He doesn't remember who I am. It's great, fantastic. The first one is Bruce Jenner. Anyone see a little bit of Bruce in me? Not last night, but right now. Yes. No Caitlins? A little bit of Caitlin? Anyone know? No Caitlins? The second one I'm going to sit down for. And this one is Christopher Reeve in a wheelchair. A little bit. I'll go out of the wheelchair and make we got some support over there, Christopher Reeve. The third one, Lee, you have to follow along with me very carefully. Christopher Reeve in a wheelchair has sex with Bruce Jenner, and William Dafoe comes out. The miracle of birth. Who would have thought, right? I am going to just do some old stuff. I know Sunda's seen it, and of course Aaron has seen it. But you know what? I'm getting ready for the show, so I'll do a little bit of stuff just to keep me up. I will tell you about one thing. How we were talking about it a little while. One word, one action can change everything, right, in your life. Think about it. I go outside. I throw a rock at a police car. They arrest me. Right? I walk at the airport and the TSA guy says, did you pack your case? No, I didn't pack my case. They take you into another room and do an extra search, right? Lee, are you with me on this? Good. So this guy, this is a true story. You can look it up. There's a true story. Home Depot, this guy was in the restroom. Number 2, we believed. It was, I believe, 1-ply toilet paper. That's what they have at Home Depot. I've checked. He was in there. He was having about 3.5 gallons of curry, and he was crapping. We won't use a bad word, crapping. I'm going to stay with Aaron, the PUSY thing. I'm going to stay with that too on this theme. So he was in there crapping. A guy was waiting impatiently outside the door. And he waited and he waited and he waited. And the door opened. The guy came out and he says, don't go in there. There's a bomb in there. Well, the guy thought there was a bomb. He called the Home Depot security. They brought the police. They arrested the guy. And they closed the Home Depot. And it turns out when the bomb squad arrived, they said, Well, there is no actual bomb in here, but boy, that guy did leave a bomb. One word can change everything. If you get on an airplane and you're in a seat sitting there and your friend Jack walks in, don't say hi, Jack, because you'll be fucking taken off too. There's one word can change everything. Look, I noticed this, and I'm glad Sunda's here, because I needed a little bit of support tonight, more than a training bra. Look, she understands England. America is such a satisfaction culture. You know, everything. Are you satisfied with this? Are you satisfied? It's tiring to be satisfied. I'm satisfied with the car wash. I'm satisfied with my dental cleaning. Am I satisfied with the LA Comedy School? Is it too expensive? No, it's too cheap. It is too cheap. I'm going to tell you right now, it's too cheap. Pay the $10. It's a good price for what you get. But I told my doctor, the doctor said after a thorough examination, believe me, with gloves, he said to me, are you satisfied? I said, Doc, the one moment in the day I am not satisfied. You use 2 fingers, I prefer 3. One word can change everything. We are in a satisfaction culture, and it drives me crazy. I don't want to be asked every time I do something to give a Google review and, are you satisfied? No, I'm not satisfied. Cultural difference between England and America. You know, that one of the things I noticed when I went back to England and had a fantastic time over there. I saw my sisters. I went and I visited Hyde Park, Marble Arch, changing of the guards. I was going to go to the changing of the guards, Sunda, but the horses were on vacation. The horses take a vacation at the beginning of September for 3 weeks, so I missed that. But I had a good trip. But I learned something. In America, if you want a hamburger, you want your hamburger now. You don't want your hamburger in 20 minutes, right, Sunda? You want it in 2 minutes. And if you don't have it in 2 minutes, you're pretty angry about it. Because we want it now. We want satisfaction now. We want it right away. In England, forget about it. If you order a hamburger in England, the guy will go, what would you like? I'd like a hamburger with cheese. Oh, all right. Reggie's in the back picking his nose. Roger's taking a smoke, which is mandatory by law. Eileen's, we believe, is taking a crap in the back because she's been in there 10 minutes. So nobody can make your burger. And by the way, we've got no cheese because the cows are on strike. That's England. 25 minutes later, my burger came. America, it would never happen. I am going to do the menus tonight. You know why? Because I need the practice. Can I do that? All right. Now, look. I am from England, and when I go out, I try and promote British culture. And people say, why you, Wheeler? Why you, Andrew? Why you? Well, because no one else is doing it, Lee. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to fucking take the responsibility. Excuse my French mom. I know she's watching. Sorry, Mom. I didn't mean to use that word. I'm going to do it, and I'm going to do it in the Queen's voice. Is that okay? We're going to bring the Queen back. Now, someone said to me, I'll bring her back. Someone said to me, I thought she was dead. No, she's resting. I called Buckingham Palace. I said, can I get the Queen over to LA School of Comedy? And they said, no one will talk to you except the head janitor. I said, okay, put me through the head janitor. So he talked to me. And let me tell you, Lee, he's not much of a janitor. But on the head side, he's really good. If you want to get ahead in this world, in Hollywood, you have to give ahead. And that's why the Queen's here today. That's why the Queen's here tonight. Okay, here we go with the Queens. All right, here we go. We'll do the Queen tonight. Can I get an applause for that before I start? Wow, we're getting a musical accompaniment. I love it. If you like the food, you applaud. If you don't like the food, you're going to scream bloody awful. Kidney pie, spam with A1 sauce.
Bloody awful.
Oh dear. Roast beef, roasted potatoes with horseradish sauce. We have any beef eaters here? No? No one likes the beef? No one likes the beef? Bloody awful. No one likes the beef. Spotted dick stuffed into an apple pie covered in vanilla ice cream.
Bloody awful.
By the way, my husband's been dead for 5 years, but oh, do I miss his spotted dick. It was a mouthful of delicious protein. Okay, Queen, get on with it. Bangers and mash. 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 Bang Oh dear, this shouldn't be on here. Bang her and take her to the International House of Pancakes. Oh dear. Thanks, the Queen. I've got a few more minutes, don't I? I'm almost done. I've got a minute. All right, we'll do something for a minute, if I may. I just want to get some stuff in. I'll do this really, really fast. So, cultural difference between England and America, okay? We get a hard time about our dark history in the past. But America's created some great things, right? They created skyscrapers, flight, space travel, the Wright brothers, the British, radar, the British, the Beatles, the British bangers and mash, and sometimes the Queen, okay? But in all this brilliance that you have accumulated, the genius of America, who the hell came up with a sports store called Dick's Sporting Goods? Then you put it in a strip mall with no strippers. Put the strippers in the strip mall. You put BJ's next to it, and next to it you put Toys R Us. What a configuration. I said, the Americans are geniuses, the things they've done, right? But what is this configuration of Toys R Us, BJ's, and Dick's Sporting Goods? And I scratched my head for a second. I said, brilliant! Fantastic! The Americans have outdone us again. It's a family outing. The kids go to Toys R Us and shop for toys. The men go and enjoy BJ's. And the women go and explore Dick's. Family shops together, comes together, stays together. The American family on the stage. My name is Chris Wheeler. Thanks for listening to my ramblings. You can find me on Chris Wheeler Voice. I'm appearing on the 18th in Victorville, the 19th at Biblios, and then 11th this week at Ice House. Thanks very much.
You better wear a coat at the Ice House. It's going to be cold. It is. I'm just trying to get so they know who you are. That you're all these
nice
people.
work.
That was nice work, right?
Yeah.
So I put it back on me now because it's cold, and I'm okay, guys. People are trying to find me a safe house. Isn't that nice? They said Westwood has to evacuate. Is that real?
I don't think this is it.
Me either.
Really?
No. Westwood's fine.
I know it's always fine.
Westwood's fine. It was a good purchase. If you bought here, it's a good purchase.
It was,
Well, people in Pacific Palisades, that town's gone.
and just to hear about it all the time.
It's not even going to come back. It's just completely wiped out.
They should make it Palisades Park. Palisades has a rise. Palisades has a fun. Come on
They're
over.
going to build their house again there. I mean, they're going to keep doing that. You're going to keep getting evacuated there.
What would you do if your house burned down? Thank God it hasn't. In Pacific Palisades, $20 million house, right?
Right.
Would you rebuild it? Would you get the hell out of there? That's the question.
I love nature, but I can always bring like a bird or a cow or a dog to an apartment. I don't need all that. I just felt so Jersey just then with chewing gum in my mouth. I never come on stage with chewing gum. It's a big thing I tell you not to do. Don't come on stage with chewing gum. Listen, you ought to all move to Jersey. No, it's beautiful. It's the home of Martha Stewart. You know, I'm a huge fan. And it's just the taxes are so high. But everybody makes fun of New Jersey until they get there. Then they shut up.
I've been to Weehawken and Hoboken.
Weehawken is nice.
Hoboken, I trained there for 8 months.
And I don't know what you were training for. Cocaine? I'm just kidding. They used to have the best cocaine in Weehawken. Then I went to West New York, New Jersey. Isn't that crazy with these names? Weehawken, Hoboken, West New York, New Jersey.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Classic names.
Classic. Hackensack,
They just bring back. No,
Lake Kabakong.
Hicksville, isn't there Hicksville there or something?
No.
I visited Inglewood.
Englewood is a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy moved across the street from my aunt there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Lot of money. The zip code is 07631. You got to be a Jersey girl to know all those things. I mean, zip code? That's crazy. Did you ever go? So you were born in Harlem.
Born in Columbia Presbyterian Hospital in Harlem. New York.
Whoever told you that is a lie. It's not Harlem.
It's not?
No.
Oh.
No.
All
That's
this
where the
time?
Dominicans are.
All this time?
No, it's not Harlem. That's not Harlem.
It sounds better. Go for it.
If you want to say you were born in Harlem, that's good, though. That's nice. My kids were born in Harlem. Now I can say that. Now that this white boy's saying it, I can say it. You're wondering why I'm wearing this fur? Because if I got to run, I'm taking them all with me. I'm going to wear one, carry the other ones. I've slowly packed because people keep laughing out here saying, it's not going to hit Westwood. You just don't know. God is our pilot. You never know. You just don't.
And the birds will know first.
They will.
They will know first.
They will act.
They will know first. Dogs and birds will pick up right away.
Whenever I got sick, my dog ran away from me.
I'm gonna watch my dog. Watch
Dogs
birds.
know. Dogs are amazing.
Birds are smart. They know when there's something
It's
going
kinda
on.
crazy. They're so small, but they're so smart.
Yeah.
They're so smart.
Really.
And Mark is like, are you with them all day? And I'm like, they're with me, but I forgot. I just forgot and just like fell on the bed with the bird on me. I could have killed it. And they just want to touch that thing on them. I don't know why. But on cockatiel, don't you want to touch that thing? That hair? Just want to touch it. But I have to put my head on their head and go like this first.
Does it
And now,
talk?
my sister got them to talk, which is very weird.
What do they say?
But they're doing things like that. But they can talk right now. They sing. I don't want them to talk. They'll be telling my business. Huh?
Talks better than I do.
Oh, come on. You're a great talker. Everyone's a great talker. And you know what we forgot to talk about? To talk about your class, which is great. His method in teaching, you guys will all remember, especially if you're... Someone's blowing a horn for me, okay?
You're
Someone
always
knows I'm
wanting-
there.
Someone's always wanting you to go.
Is that crazy?
Yeah.
Always wanting me to go.
It's tough. That's your story of your life, right?
Gotta go.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
I gotta go. It's just ridiculous. Blow the horn. My father used to whistle. So now, as an adult, whenever a man would whistle, which is very disrespectful, I turn around. And look, now nobody's whistling. Because now when I turn around, they're like, damn, she's old enough to be my mother. All right, I'm old enough to be your mother. You guys have been great for watching, by the way. And I would love to be a spokesperson for your financial... I'm a perfect match. I'm so glad I turned this on. And guys, we're going to come on live much more on Instagram. And you guys, if you could just like yourself, I send you your pictures. I forgot to take a picture, I'm sorry. But post it, do something. Get up. Get up. All you men, get up.
I'm gonna get those pictures. I know
Okay,
I-
now let me try to explain. You have to do those pictures. I'm gonna explain to Master Baral. He wants to view this request to go live, right? What he doesn't realize is that when you go live, it's gonna be so loud. Where is he? Now he's gone. Now he's gone. But when you do that by accident and you let somebody join, you can hear them.
Did you see me
Yes.
when I came on?
Yes.
I was like,
Yes.
who's up? I was like, wanted to find out. I was just parking.
It was just she was parking.
Oh, I get a question. Should I be louder? Because that's what I.
How's that audio sound for Lee?
No. I meant the act.
Louder?
Louder. Do I
No.
speak too soft?
No, I think that's part of your character, but I would ask Aaron that because he can.
I would agree. I think it's part of your character. I can hear you. Everybody can hear you.
Okay.
You know,
I heard
The girls are out there.
heard it differently.
Yeah, you go out of your little realm and then it's not as real. So
Oh,
I think it's better you stay in the realm. The realm is cool.
Alright. Well, this guy told me talk to the back of the room. That's what he told me.
What guy?
Guy from West Side Comedy. Yeah.
Man. Remember something about comedy. It's a performing art. It really is. And you have to look, you got a Brit here, they'll tell you. It's a performing art. And if you don't treat it as such, that's what you get.
I agree with that.
You get what you get and you can't get upset. So
Yeah,
you gotta,
It's an art form.
it is an art form.
I agree with
Just
that.
to use the mic, when we work together, all those things you had to learn,
Yeah.
never hand off the mic, it's gross.
Someone told me 4 components to doing comedy: education, entertainment, showmanship, and comedy. And all 4 have to come in. Education could be just saying who you are, right? Educating you a little bit of something. And then showmanship, like she says, it's an entertainment thing.
Yeah.
It's an entertainment, and then showmanship, entertainment, and then comedy, of course. Because comedy can't go for the 10 minutes. No one can do comedy, right? She knows. They can't do it for that long, so there has to be something to fill in between.
Oh, I know people that can do it.
See, I don't know. I mean,
You
even
gotta
Jeff-
look up this guy, Alan Stevens. He doesn't have an act. He makes me laugh all the time. He's Roseanne's producer. He just, they know him. People know him as a professional, so they let, what did I say wrong? Oh yeah, get ready to laugh generation. I forgot to talk about decades. We're doing a show also called Decades, which is going to be great because it's going to cover from like your booby to your little brother. You know. Bubble up, you sued me, now I see. So I think it's time for comedy to have a room, a place where everybody can go. You can get edgy, but you know what? If you know you're doing that kind of show, it's a family show. Have fun with it. Watch Grandma blush. All right? That's the great things is when the older comedians make the older people like, this is my grandson here. He doesn't know what a line is. They're coming after me. Where were you the other day? Mr. Policeman, I asked you just one thing. Will you teach me the way you sing? Oh, Mr. Policeman, I'm going to be a policeman to hit it. Bop, 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 bop. You know the rest? Bop, 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 boom. You don't know that song?
No.
It's Mr. Bassman, but I changed the words.
Yeah, I should have guessed that.
You lose. We're going to make a game. We should do this.
The whole game. I'm out.
You want to hear something? And I'm going to go because my kids never watch me, so they'll never know I did this. The worst game to play in my house is sorry. It's a... Why? Only...
Nobody ever has to say sorry.
Oh, but when they say it, the way they say it, and the board goes flying, and the pieces are all over. Did you hear the way she said sorry? Did you? Sorry. That's how she said it. And then my other daughter says to me, and you hate to lose. Sorry. All right, guys, I've given you enough entertainment. I hope so. Find us. I'll see you here Friday because this is going to clear up this weather, okay?
Yeah.
Thank you, Aaron McIntyre. Bum 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 boom 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 boom.
Your queen's getting better. I just want to say.
Oh yeah, Queen's getting
I
better.
like the spotted dick hearing the queen's.
How are you guys
spotted
doing?
dick's good.
The spotted dick is real.